Hi everyone. Here we go. This is Miss Belina. This is Tiny. This is Snitches. And then we have Noah. He's our little sleepy baby. And this is Taya. Her ear got a little flattened out. So we're going to talk about them. All right. I thought I would show all of them one by one and let you guys see the first 5 buddies in my buddy line, which is my BeeLine Buddy line. Hi, I'm here. I'm here, I promise. All right. Hi. Can you hear me now? Okay. So, let's start with Miss Belina because she's the first. She is the reason that came undone, and I'm going to need to fix that. That's okay. Belina, you guys, my buddies are true one-of-a-kinds. And what I mean is, well, one-of-a-kind speaks for itself, right? But what I mean is, I did not follow a pattern at all. I didn't write a pattern at all. I just went until my hook said that's enough. So that's what we did. The idea for this actually was part of the whole, Care Bear idea. However, this is not taken from Care Bears. There's nothing about her that screams Care Bear. I'm sorry, there's just not. Her little tummy patch, as you can see, isn't completely round. It's kind of the whirlwind effect instead. And I love that because it makes her different. It makes her unique. Her little tummy patch does stick out. It's kind of like her little belly button. It's a little high, but it's there. I love doing these one-of-a-kind plushies. I really, truly do. She's made to stand. She doesn't stand. This was before I learned about having poly pellets, and I will be doing those in future plushies that are going to be standing. So, your little one can just hold the little thing up. Her tail, absolutely love the tail, the way that it works, or worked out fairly well, I do feel like. But this is Miss Belina. And all of my little buddies have their own unique little hums. She is what I call a self-hummer. She hums her own name. So she says Belina. She started the whole world. And this is Mr. Tiny. Now, Tiny's not tiny. Tiny is a big, hefty boy who's not exactly perfect, and that's okay because, he's handmade and he's one of a kind. I love the way these turned out. Has a few little flaws. That's okay. He's handmade, you guys. Flaws are inevitable. Embrace them. This is Tiny, and you can't see him because he's too big to fit in front of my camera with these other plushies in the way. So, that's Tiny. Did a little surface crochet just around his eye. I don't know, I thought it looked cute. Something different. He doesn't have the tummy patch. He has this adorable tail. It's way too big. But it fits his body size wonderfully. I named him Tiny because he wasn't tiny. And I'm kind of in love with the blue. So he is also a self-hummer. He hums his own name, so he says Tiny. And I need to toss these so that you guys, once you guys have seen them, I'll toss them back over there so that they are on the bed. Now, I'm showing these to you in birth order, and birth order is from when they were created, in which order they were created, okay? So, Belina is buddy number 1, Tiny is buddy number 2, and then we went to Snitches. He is a little goofy cat with a little tilted head and his little ears that refuse to play nice. And he was my first halfway attempt at a laying down buddy. Now, you guys, this is not a variegated yarn. This is actually 3 different shades of colors. So you have the darker brown, like his ears, and then you have the tan of his body, and then this is going to look more lavender on camera, but it's actually a gray. I need to lighten this up so you guys can see it a little bit better. That'll help a little bit. That's actually a gray, not lavender. And then, of course, his tail. Guys, look at that little goofy little face. It's all tilted because I tilted the head whenever I sewed it on. That's okay. Snitches is buddy number 3. He is also our very first forward hummer. And by that, I mean, instead of letting you know his own name, he lets you know the name of buddy number 4, which we will get to here in just a minute. So he is a forward hummer, and it kind of started this process of, after Belina and Tiny, I wanted all of my buddies to be forward hummers. So, unless you're watching this video, you will never understand why some of their hums are different and they're not telling you their own name. I wanted them to kind of announce and call to the next buddy that would be coming into the buddy line. So they're forward hummers. Snitches, his hum says Noah, which leads us to Noah. This is just the cutest little guy. He kind of looks a bit like a mouse. He was not made to be a mouse. But he looks like a mouse. So we're going with a mouse. He's adorable, you guys. And that was my first attempt at sleepy eyes. And I ended up angling them instead of straight across. And it irritated me, but he's really adorable anyway. So when he is laying down, it looks too cute. I'm sorry, those ears. Those ears are just amazing. And they just curved so well, which is what's giving it more of the mouse vibe. He does have a little tiny tail. See, he was meant originally to be a bear. That's not the way he turned out, and that's okay. He's adorable. He is also a forward hummer, which he will tell you buddy number 5's name here in a minute. But this one is cute, and we stitched the eyes, surface crocheted the eyes, and the reason for that is this little guy here is perfect little size for a little kid to be able to just love on. And when he finds his forever home, some little adorable little kid is going to absolutely love little baby Noah here. I do love him. He's so cute and really super soft. This yarn was a Bernat. I want to say speckled, but I don't remember if that's right, so I'm going to refrain from that. Gosh, I don't even remember now. It was brunette, I can tell you that much. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, Mr. Noah, again, is a forward hummer, and he says, oh my goodness, his little hum is Taya. Taya, you all. Taya is buddy number 5 in the buddy line. This was the first buddy that I just kind of played around with the coloring a little bit. Teal and the coral, or peach. I believe that was the coral. Little cutie. She's adorable. I love her. Again, we did the little white around the eyes like we did on Tiny. Her nose is surface crocheted. And then, of course, her little rounded tail. Just a little bump. We started off with the teal and ended with the teal to make it a little cohesive. Her little arms are not stuffed, so they can flap if you want them to flap. They are not stuffed. Her legs, however, are stuffed. Absolutely love her too. You guys, my buddy line, it's so much fun to make these because each one will always be made differently. They just will. So once one of my buddies finds its forever home, that buddy will never be made again. Sure, I might make another bear. I may make another striped bear, and it may even still be in the same colors. But you know what? It's not going to be the exact same, and they're going to have a different name. Because my entire desire for my business is to be one of a kind. So we may come up with the same colors, although on, another one that may use these colors may have its arms stuffed, and instead of round ears, it may have little pointed ears instead. Or maybe there's no tummy patch on it like there is on this one. Maybe it has a mouth because Taya, for some reason, has no mouth. I don't know. She didn't want one. She didn't ask for it. She didn't tell me that. We skipped that step. That's the way it works here in the quiet place. Anyway, until next time, y'all, have a great day and be you always. Bye, y'all.